Hey, what's up, homies? Roblox Critical here, and today we're going to be talking about the 10 best Roblox World War II games for 2021. You ready, boys and gals? But as always, question time. What's the name of the most famous beach where the Allied forces dropped during the D-Day invasion? Get the correct answer and get your comment liked and pinned. Alright, lock and load, soldier. Operation Market Garden RP2. Operation Market Garden RP2 is a simulation role-playing game. It's a game that mimics the scenarios and the theater of war during this catastrophic Allied operation. This was set in the Netherlands from 17th to 25th of September of 1944, and the game offers a combination of airborne paratroopers and infantry operation, which aims to establish a 64-mile route deep into the German territory over the River Rhine, which will create the Allies' logistics and supply, as well as an invasion route. Operation Market Garden is considered the largest airborne operation during World War II. So yeah, you can be between the two factions from the Allied and the German forces. Each of these factions has their own roles and goals. The gameplay is simply amazing. You should definitely check it out. World War II. So yeah, we have a real war simulator game. World War II will immerse you in the timeline where guns are the voice of the people. Join either the Allied forces or the Axis powers in order to win the war that lasted for 6 years in the bloodiest war in all of humanity's history. The game features specific loadouts for specific characters, which are Assault, who wields an M1 Grand and an M1911. Scout uses an MP40 and a popular handgun called Colt. Support, equipped with the Bren submachine gun. And Recon, you must be a good sniper. The game features popular game modes like the King of the Hill, Team Deathmatch, and more. The game has various maps as well. World War II. Don't be confused with the game's title. World War II is pretty much just like the previous one I've mentioned. It's a good replica of the hit Roblox game Phantom Forces. The maps are totally different. Same with the guns and the GUI menus, but for the most part, especially loadouts and classes, it's pretty much the same. World War II Tank Simulator. Okay, so this game is a tank simulator game where you can experience riding, navigating, and using a tank. It pretty much acts as a free-for-all tank battle game. The map is pretty simple and the matches are pretty basic at best, but it's a pretty damn good game, I might say. Warship RP WW2. Warship RP is a recreation of an original ship created back in 1939. This naval-based role-playing game will let you experience what it's like to be an admiral or captain of a warship. D-Day. Actually the best war game out there, featuring the reenactment of the legendary D-Day landing in Normandy. I cannot recommend this game enough, as it's probably one of the best well-designed and well-made games that features a lot of customizations, like various classes including Rifleman, Support, Medic, Engineer, Assault, Officer, Sharpshooter, and many others. In comparison to the other games, this game features so much detail and features that it will have me and you in awe, especially when the developers themselves are giving their best shot, no pun intended, in adding more features like airborne paratroopers and probably even tanks in the future. Of course, this game isn't fully fleshed out, in my opinion, but there's more to it than meets the eye, so be sure to check this game out. Frontline D-Day Invasion. Frontline D-Day Invasion is part of the Frontline series, a running game series developed by the Frontline community to let you experience the famous wars in history back with historical accuracy. The game offers the same gameplay as D-Day with little to no differences, but there are a lot of things you can miss by not playing this game just for war game variations. War in the Pacific RP. War in the Pacific RP is a role-playing simulator game where you're going to be experiencing the Pacific theater of war, pretty much the Americans versus the Japanese Imperial Army. This game offers a semi-role-playing and semi-PvP game where you can fight other people while role-playing. D-Day, the original. Oh wow, another D-Day game. Great. Not to be sarcastic, but D-Day, the original, is the first and foremost game that inspired many D-Day based and war games in Roblox in general. The game offers unique character customization features where you can change a lot from the character. You can change your team anytime, but your default is the Allied forces. Experience the intense World War II experience by playing this game. Oh yeah, it's a point capture game. There are also classes, customized loadouts, and many more. Hedgerows 2. Hedgerows 2 is a World War II based first-person shooter game made by the Enlightened Studios. Although this game is still closed and in development, this has some of the best pre-alpha testing results. As far as my knowledge of FPS goes, this game looks a lot like DICE's Battlefield 1. The game simulates the war between the Allies and the Axis powers in their quest for freedom or conquest. The models are still bloxy, but as far as I can tell, these are self-made designs. The texture and 3D modeling of the guns are really good. Well, that's it for now, folks. Smash that like button, bros, and don't forget to comment on the answer for this week's question to get yourself liked and pinned. Again, this is Roblox Critical, and we'll see you in the next video.